What's going on, everybody? Today I want to give you a tutorial. Probably shouldn't be too long, especially for this one. I'm going to be showing you how to swap out and replace your Samsung disk drive in your Xbox 360 console. This is for when you've just bought a whole new drive and you want to swap it out. I have had a few people ask me. They said they have swapped a drive out and it wouldn't play games, and they were wondering if there was something else wrong. When they didn't realize that you can't just take a new one and put it in here and take the old one and throw it out. So I've already got this open. If you're not sure how to get it open, I'm going to put a link in the description to a tutorial on how to get your Xbox 360 FAT opened up. So if you need to do that, go ahead and do that first and then come back to this video once you've got it popped open. Besides just some basic stuff, I've got a screwdriver here, just a basic small Phillips head screwdriver to get the outer case off. That's really all you need at this point. You will need some other tools to open it up and everything, but as far as just this, you just need it to take that case off. Now the Samsung, it's actually pretty easy, okay? And the whole point is you're going to take the PCB, which is short for printed circuit board. You're going to be taking that out of, this is the old one, you're going to take that one out of the old one, and you're going to put it into your new drive. And that's all you really have to do. You can also flash the drive, but everybody just can't go and flash a drive real quick. It's going to take a lot of research for you to understand how it works and what you're doing. Otherwise, you can screw up your entire Xbox and you'll be completely out of an Xbox 360. The one benefit to flashing the drive is if you're going to flash, you don't have to replace the drive. Like this is a Samsung. With this method, you have to replace it with another Samsung. But if you're going to do the flashing method, you could use any of the 4 drives, which is Hitachi, BenQ, and Lite-On. So that is one benefit, is you could go, if you've got an older drive, you could upgrade it. But that's really the only benefit, besides it being a lot of work, extra work, and a lot of hassle, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So all we're going to do is we're going to pop this out. You got 2 cords here. You're going to take both of those out of the back of this drive here. Just kind of wiggle it like that. Now we're just going to set this aside, the console, and we're going to flip this upside down. And there's 4 screws. We're just going to take out each of those 4 screws to get this outer case off. Alright, now this kind of just slides off, like so. And I'm going to go ahead and pop the top off as well. Alright, now this is the PCB board right here, and this is what we got to switch. Okay, so you're going to keep this one. This is the old drive. You're going to keep this board and put it in the new drive. So what you do, there's a little clip right here. See if I can get that closer. And what you do is you push it this way. Alright, so you push it this way, and while you're pushing it that way, you pull the board up, and as you can see, it's loose. Now don't just rip it out because it's still connected to the laser and all the motors, but you can pretty much see everything. Like right here, there's a little tab. You're going to pull that out for the worm motor. There's the eject motor. You're going to pull that one out. Here's the spindle motor. You're going to pull this one out, and underneath will be the laser. And as you can see, there's a little blue tab right here. You're going to grab it by that and pull it out. Do not grab that laser ribbon, because that laser ribbon on here is a lot weaker. Alright, so now that's out. Now I'm not actually going to put a new drive in here, so I'm just going to pretend like this is a new drive. This drive actually works perfect. I'm just using this for display purposes, I guess. So, here's our brand new drive. Now most of your brand new drives are going to have their own PCB board in there, so you will want to take that out. And all you're going to do is you're just going to take everything just like you took it out. Start with that laser ribbon and get it connected back in there and slide it in there. Do the worm motor next. I always kind of go with whichever one is shortest, has the shortest play in the ribbon. Connect those first. And then the last one, the spindle. Now, on this side of the board, there's these little notches, and those actually slide into the plastic casing. So, you take those notches and you'll slip them in there, and then you'll push it back on that clip that you opened up earlier. And there's that. Then all we're going to do is we're just going to take the case and put the case back on it. Get it lined back up. And we're going to put our 4 screws in. And I guess you can probably guess the rest here, so I'm not going to say too much about this. I am going to do this for each of the 4 drives. The Hitachi works really a very similar way, but the BenQ and Lite-On do not. They will require a soldering iron because all the motors are not connected with a ribbon like we just did with the Samsung. There's actually a couple that are connected by wires that are directly soldered onto that PCB board. So you've not only got to desolder them, but you've also got to keep the wires straight and make sure you solder them back in the right places. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and do one for each of the drives. But all we're going to do now is we're going to take it and hook it back up. Just like that. And that's it. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Make sure to subscribe. I do a lot of repair tutorials, modding tutorials, showcases of cool little mods that we do with Tinker Mods. And until next time, guys.